Emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
All right, we're in the building. We're here.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? Well, you got a lot of light on you. I must have the curtains are
Yes.
a lot of sunlight. Well, the glare with the you got like a of light.
Well, can you hear me clear?
Here you and kind of yeah, you're good. You got your black hat on today, so I mean.
Yeah, I have the black hat because I have the kimono. So this is the thing. I moved my desk around because I wanted to face the wall this way diagonally. So I'm gonna position my Beyonce plaque better in the camera view and my 100K plaque as well. However,
you gotta congratulate on that. You got that. Cool.
Yeah, but the sun is coming through the blinds right here. Because even though it's 8 o'clock, the sun is just setting or whatever.
You got to put that over your shoulder. Your K, 1K. No, not you. The plaque. Say the plaque. You worked hard for it. So
I thought you meant put this to cover that.
Oh no, not your shirt. The plaque.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
You have a weird, I guess, a stalker fan. I mean, is this what he's saying?
Hi, TJ. I can't imagine you not being in my life. I will try my hardest to make you happy. If I ever leave for any reason, TJ, that is a little stalkerish, honey.
And then some more.
What's up, bro? Fun fact. The glasses that Dana is wearing, or the frame style, I personally chose those a few years ago because she asked. We have had this thing of no, we haven't. I don't know you.
Ask her.
Yeah, I don't know you. That's spooky.
Yeah, hey, well, but everybody.
TJ, unless you are someone that I know, but you going over an alias, but nobody picked these out except for me.
Everybody can't be a man, D. I keep telling that. The world needs more men, especially in the subject that we're talking about today. Because
wait 1 second, but pop quiz, TJ, if you did pick out these frames, what name brand? I bet you don't know.
Well, with that statement, he's seeing you as someone that can bring value to his life.
Yes, yeah.
You notice that
I do bring value to. I can bring value to a man's life.
Wait. I said his life, and I didn't say a man. I said his life. So there's a difference between. So we're going to talk about it, but this is what I'm talking about. When men or males don't have a sense of self, then a woman, D, you can bring value into that person's life because he looks to you to validate his manhood. So that is a case in point right there. It's so
before we get into the topic, I just want to say this. At 8:20, I'm turning off the Real Dana, and I need everybody to go to the Dusty Chronicles, and I pinned the link in the chat. So I'm switching over.
Right.
At 8:20, I'm switching over to the Dusty Chronicles.
All right. Okay.
Thank
And
you, Renee. Thank you, Capers. Thank you guys for liking the hat. Appreciate it.
these are giving you some love. I guess,
Yes.
woman.
And I realized that I am officially overweight. I gotta work out. I
Really?
have been working out, but I have to be very consistent.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought I was losing. Then you get on the scale, it must be the water weight in the summertime because women we gain water weight in the summer.
Huh.
I'm like, oh no, honey, I need to go a little bit harder and be consistent.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing.
What, water weight with women?
Oh no, yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
about
and
that.
then it's like, okay, I'm perimenopausal, which means I have the menopause weight, so I have to start taking some vitamin pills, and I just need to lose weight, honey, because I need to look fabulous when that special day comes.
I'm not gonna say. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. But shout out to everybody, gentlemen and ladies. If y'all have a question, please put a Q in the chat. The number 833-859-8744. If you want to call in, you can. If you want to participate in the show that we're talking about. So I got to say, I'm going to keep this up. So there's a number right there. I will bring that in. But
and shout out to everybody on X. Hi, guys.
Yeah, I don't know how you got. Yeah, I gotta talk to you about that because I try X, but it's like you have to have a certain account or something now.
No, you can have if you want a blue check, you pay, but you don't have to have a blue check.
Okay, all right. Well, I gotta ask you about that on the back end, but all right. So we're talking about, can a woman bring value to a man? Do you want to play the video first, or do you want to say what you women?
Well, I wasn't gonna play it. I don't. You probably could hear it, even though it's coming out my speakers. Or did you want to play it to come out your speakers?
No. You just share it now. Remember, just share it with me.
Because you text it. I always tell you to email me stuff.
You want me to text it to you right now? You want me to send it to you right now?
Email it to me.
Because
I have a Mac computer and I have an iPhone. But you don't have the iPhone numbers. So if you text me to that, I could just swoop it up to the computer. You can't do that with Android.
Sorry, no iPhones. I don't.
I have both. I have an iPhone and Android.
Well, I got two that I want. Hold on a second. I got two that I need to send you then. I got two things I need to send you then because it's one.
And FYI, the video we about to play does not mean that Steve will get a win tonight, honey. This has nothing to do with pro men.
I don't know. I don't know. This looks like we're gonna have a win today, guys. Like we're gonna win today. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna send you both of those. The two. Let me see. Let me grab the other one. Let me copy that. Now send them, packaging them up right now. So I'm sure the ladies are enjoying your. See here, Dana.
And honestly, and let me say this too before we play the video. I agree what the lady is saying in the video. But Steve, this is another FY. Steve is going to twist it with lies. So, he's going to redefine the whole,
forgot with game, man.
Interpretation of it.
I'm gonna twist it up. I'm gonna twist it up with game. So that's the U. Okay, so I'm about to send it to you right now. So check your email, and let me answer this question real quick. It's a text message. It says to you, why isn't there ever any talk about men who marry dusty women unaware to well sir, while she's doing that, we could talk on that books, the Go books. Here's the thing. One doesn't marry a dusty woman. One knows when a woman is dusty from the moment y'all start interacting with each other, but because of your low self-worth and your low self-esteem, you allow a woman and you reward her with a date, a relationship, and things like that. So we're not victims here. So a dusty woman has always been dusty. It's just that she recognizes, or again, it goes back to the show topic, sir, that you see, because you have no value, you feel that a woman makes your life valuable. But D, would you want to say anything to this?
That is a great point, because you're right. How do you said married to a dusty woman. So why did you even befriend or be engaged to or allow a girl to be your girlfriend who was dusty.
Yeah, that's a
So you're the dusty one for choosing dust.
yeah. Only a weak person brings a disrespectful woman in his life, and it goes back to the lack of value you have for yourself. So and I think this is one of your people, but please put a Q, sir. You're saying, how do women face what are we talking about? I mean, this is not like, what do you mean consequence? What is that? It can make, all right, sir, can you explain what that means? I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. So wait, and Spooky, sir. Okay, this is why you're winning right now, D. This is why you're winning. There's no such, see, for some reason, you guys act like a woman doesn't tell you from the get-go what she is. And because you want to have sex so bad, she doesn't manipulate you. You know she's not interested in you. You know she doesn't like you, but you keep pushing it. You keep asking her for dinners and dates. Women cannot manipulate a man. They can only manipulate a sucker who has no standards. So I don't know why y'all want to be victims. A woman can't manipulate you. Okay, here, watch this, D. It's like going to the strip club. You know that those women don't want you. And you know those women don't want to have anything to do with you. But you know when you go into that environment, they're going to make you feel like you're special. But then it's that person, D, that goes to the strip club, gives the woman all this money, leaves the strip club, and then complains about the stripper in there manipulating them. This is the same thing right here.
You're paying for the fantasy.
Exactly.
So in terms of, so take that same mentality. Are you going to pay for a fantasy wife or a fantasy relationship? The strip club, you're paying for a fantasy.
Yeah.
So what are you paying for, and why are you paying?
Yeah.
So
So he says, in terms of when a dude deals with another man, what are you talking about? What do you mean a dude dealing with another? Okay, sir. Here in the Americas, we can only understand you if you can explain yourself, right, form your statement so the whole room, because I'm sure everybody in the room is scratching their head right now. So please form your statement so everybody in the whole room can understand, because we don't understand what that means. So let's keep going. So Ben, what does a woman lying have to do with the lies that you tell yourself before you even meet a woman? So please explain, what does a woman lying or telling the truth have to do with anything? Because it's like you're trying to, I don't know, what is this? Women can't lie. What does that have to
everybody lies. Everybody can lie. OG Drew, this is a Stetson. That's Stetson.
No, that's Stetson. Okay. All right. So yeah, that doesn't, let's see here. Yeah, okay, he says, whether you're a man or a woman, you can be, that's not true. Okay, sir. The only ones that get manipulated are 3 and 4 year olds when mom and dad tell us there's this white bearded man that comes down the chimney, and we believe that manipulation. That is the only time I can say that we all have been manipulated, because we believe in this fairy tale that our parents paint, or most, not all, that they paint for us. But as a grown man, someone's complimenting you. I'll make sure I put the compliments up.
Yes, thank you, Kalonger. Thank you, appreciate you. Katelia.
As a grown man, it doesn't make any sense how you can sit there and say that women don't manipulate. Okay, so when a woman is walking down the street minding her own business, right, D? Or at the bar, the club, sipping, minding her own business, keyword her own business. Who is being manipulated at the point when you see her and you say how beautiful she is, and you say how sexy she is, and you look at her and say, well, she looks like the kind of woman that dates 8-foot tall men that ride on dragons, or you say that I'm not good enough, or you say she's the kind of woman that would date this kind of man. So how is it the woman is manipulating that person right there? See, the thing is, again, this is all about accountability. And it sounds like he's not, but Dee, do you want to say anything to him about this?
Whether you're a man or woman, you can be manipulated for you to say, you can be manipulated if you allow someone to manipulate you.
Yes.
So have we all been in situations like that? I would say, yeah, at one point in our lives. However, you got to learn from these lessons.
Yeah, it's very important.
So if you constantly are being manipulated by women, the problem will be you, because you're not aware of it. You haven't learned from it so that it won't happen again. And that is what? A form of insanity, when the same thing keeps happening over and over again.
Tell me, what does a woman do to a man to manipulate him? Please tell me. Because sometimes, see, this is why a game is so important. A lot of y'all can't see the writing on the wall. And this is why we're doing this, because a lot of you guys, because you place your value in women, you give them the upper hand to choose whether they manipulate you or not. When she's asking you for a dinner and you say yes, you're the sucker saying yes. She can ask. You have every right to say no, but what is she doing?
I mean, even if she asks, and if you want to say yes, then you're a grown person. Yeah. Don't you say yes to something that somebody asked you for. So they didn't deceive you. So then you can't complain because maybe you expected something else after you said yes. I don't.
What? Wait a second. What is okay? Wait a second. Wait. When did men call the rules to say women can't wear makeup? When men say women can't wear push-up bras and tight clothes because they want to wear those things? So what a woman does is what a woman does. It's your perception of what you see is where the manipulation comes in at. See, you want to, you for some reason, you males out here, you want to call the shots and the rules on how women dress and how they act. And then it is you that puts her on the pedestal. Remember, she's minding her own business. You're looking at her. And what you see, because you have no sense of self, you are manipulated by what she has every right to wear. She can wear whatever she wants to wear. So how is she manipulating you? Because she has the right to wear what she wants to wear. Am I correct, D?
No, she does. So, and if you are attracted to her, that means you're attracted to what she has on, because you are approaching her. The natural sense is, yes, men are hunters, right? So you hunt for food or whatever. But if you're a hunter, they say you're hunting your prey for food or whatever. Is the prey going to tell you how they want to be eaten, or you want to eat the prey how you want to eat it? That is the same when you are hunting, whether it's for ass or relationship or whatever. You should have a game plan as to how you want to devour your prey.
Spooky says one way of manipulation is for her to let you think that you're the only one. Wait a second. Wait.
Well, why are you asking her if she's dating someone else?
Wait. You know, okay, sir, let's keep it a buck. Every woman you meet, you're okay. There are men before you. They're going to be men during and men after. So how
about this? What?
But it doesn't matter.
Why are you even? Why? It's not so much why are you asking her, and why are you letting that be your concern, especially when you're not in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of these males out there that you try to compare yourself to other men. You worry about other men. Why do you care who she's seeing, talking to, or dating? That is her right, just like it's your right to see, talk to, and date who you want to date. So you can't get me. So let me guess, you come in a woman's life. You have no value, no structure, you have no game, but you expect a woman to what? Just cut everybody off and focus on you when you have nothing to offer her, Spooky? Come on, think about that, big dog. Come on, man. Y'all got to keep this a buck. Come on, man. This is crazy, man. He says, but you can't wear certain things, move certain ways, allow someone to believe something, then do the opposite and get mad. Well, you can't. None of y'all can get mad. No, that's not true. Women wear makeup because they can.
They are hunters. Men just go out. What?
Wait,
Ooh,
man, what
you,
is it? Wow,
you right. You are the prey, Shane. You the prey.
I keep saying, man. I don't. This is something.
See, even if a woman thinks she's the hunter, even if she thinks it, you as a man should know, first of all, that's not the natural order of life. So because she thinks that doesn't mean that I'm gonna be her prey, i.e. her bitch.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna show her who's really the bitch.
See, okay, it sounds like y'all don't want women to be held accountable.
Why are you asking her that? And why is that your concern?
What is the action? What is the action? See, well, that's the key word. Finish reading this, D. What is the action she should be held accountable for? What isn't she my hey, again, gentlemen, y'all are not looking at this, all you males that are thirsty. How can she be accountable for her actions when she's minding her own business?
Ask these men, like, okay, what are you looking for and what do you want? They don't know. They're not going to put that in the chat.
They don't know that, but listen to what he's saying. What are the actions? You go up to her. She's not. Please understand this, Gene. You know, women are not coming up to you. So what should they be held accountable for? Minding their own business, allowed to wear push-up bras and makeup and eyeliner and weave and hair and hats and glasses.
Right. So why are you approaching someone that you find unattractive wearing those things?
What should I'm just trying? What should they be accountable of? I would love for you to let us know, what should a woman who's minding her own business be accountable for when it is you that is approaching her? It is you that's making judgments of her. What should she be held accountable of? Please, we'd like to hear that. Okay. Let's see here. So this is red pill rhetoric right here. Okay. So it is funny how they use the word.
Why are you investing? You don't know this person.
Well, that's the whole point. The thing is,
you have to vet before you invest.
Oh, but see, there you lie.
That's the slogan. Huh? Let me write that down for y'all trying to steal it.
Yeah, write that down. That's pretty good. And that's the saying that a lot of these guys, they don't invest in anything, nor do they invest in themselves, because the moment they see a woman, they will do anything to get her to open her legs. But then they want to say she's for the streets when you can't even get a woman. So you're the one complaining about something that you can't even get. That doesn't make any sense. So let's see here. Let us see here. We're just trying to catch up with everybody. No. Wait, you haven't answered the question, because until you can tell us what she should be accountable for when she's minding her own business, then it is you that's angry and bitter because it's something that you did. If anybody should be mad, you should be mad at yourself, because if you're going to make this statement, remember, am I right, D? He said they be held accountable. So tell us what a woman who is allowed to wear what she wants to wear, dress the way she wants, and act the way she wants, what should she be accountable for? That's what we would like to know. Let's see here.
And that could be next week's title. What should a woman be accountable for?
No. Answer the question, buddy. That's all we ask.
Plenty of women will approach you.
We ain't talking about them. We're talking about you. What?
He said, "Stop it now. We're talking about manipulation. Are you saying women are not manipulative? Yeah, we manipulate men because that we can.
Yeah. Wait, can you please say that again? Wait. Listen what she's saying.
We manipulate men that we can.
There you go. So they don't manipulate. Women can't manipulate men. Men never get manipulated. Men never get manipulated.
Well, women manipulate the males.
I agree. Women manipulate suckers. And that's the thing. She doesn't have to be accountable for anything. She just needs to know that the behavior is not going. Wait a second. Wait. Are you her father? Wait a second. Wait. Who are you to say that? That sounds like you're trying to be her father. Well, why are you trying to govern a woman's behavior?
Well, I think what he's getting at is, if you were raised with good parents or good values, a woman should act like a lady. You should have some femininity and respect to yourself. people should just respect themselves. So I guess he's talking in that aspect, and that's fine. But why are you getting bent up out of shape if you see a woman who you don't know acting unruly? Just don't approach her.
Yeah. Wait a second. Wait. That's not, no. That's not sexist. That's real. See, once you able to learn the game and actually become a man and come into our neighborhood, you'll realize that we don't manipulate and we don't get manipulated, because we do the one thing you can't do, and that's give women free will. Free will to hear the honest truth, to allow them to decide what they want to do, versus trying to take them out to dinner, kiss their asses and bending over backwards, trying to get them to run behind that. We don't do that. So that's not a sexist statement. It's just a fact.
Before we move on, all right, everybody on the Real Dana, I need you guys to head over to the Dusty Chronicles.
I guess that was fast.
Yeah, it's 26 minutes after exactly. So
okay. I didn't know it was that fast. Wow. Okay.
So I'm gonna end it.
Okay. On yours. So guys, if you have a question, please. Well, wait a second, sir. I will. But again, before I can elaborate on that, young man, you made a statement about them being held accountable. I'm asking you, as a grown-up who should stand by his statements, what should we hold a woman accountable for when a woman like you are allowed to do whatever they want? And who are we to judge them? Just like who are people to judge you? You know what I mean? And people are going to judge. They're the weak, but one way or another, it doesn't matter. But again, we'd love for you to do that. Okay. No, it's not. Wait a second. Wait. This is where it's spooky. This is where I guess it shows that you're not a man. Nobody gives a F about the community. Hey, when you're a man, the only community that he gives a F about is his own community. You can't go out here, and that's the worst thing you young men do. You look at everybody else's life to determine your life, and that's not manly. Who cares what the next relationship is? Is that your business? No. Are you doing it? Are you that man? No. So you can't sit here and look at things that are destroying the community, because has nothing to do with you. So why do you even care? Why do they? Can he explain it? Why do they even care? What did that doesn't make any sense. Why care?
Because they don't know what they want, and they want a woman to like them. They want a woman to love them. They want affection.
They're quite lonely. Yes.
Yeah. So
a lot of guys are lonely, right? And what I'm saying to you, Gene, you're not making it. But no, we're saying you said, sir, holding women accountable. I'm asking you for what? Well, I don't care what a woman does, as long as she's on the program. That I don't think y'all understand. I guess again we'll be talking about this value thing, because I don't think you understand. And indeed, there's a lot. Even 1950 did a great video or show today on it. There's a lot of lonely guys out there. Lonely. They feel they got to hang out with other men. The suicide rate, that rate of them, deleting themselves.
They walking thinks I'm quiet. I was talking. I'm not quiet.
Yeah. Go ahead, D. Yeah, you got it.
Because I had to shut down one stream and go. Do I talk that much on Saturdays?
No, you talk a lot. I'm just saying that the rate of these young men that are sad, depressed, and lonely, and they will accept anything and anybody that validates them, and there lies the question. But when it comes to manhood, men don't need anybody to validate them, and that's where we're going to get at when it comes to this value. Oh, D, you got everything. You got everything loaded up now.
Mm-hmm.
Let us go ahead and let's get into the video. Let me bring this in. And gentlemen, you have a question? Put a Q. We got y'all. And
okay, ready?
Yeah, we're ready to go. Here we go. Let's get it.
Not this one. I just wanted to make sure.
No, don't worry about it. I want you guys to know that when you have a man who knows who he is without you, that will be one of the most scariest experiences for you. Because you found your value in what you can be for him. And when he's already learned how to be all of that without you, it calls you to a higher level within yourself. Because now you don't get to hide your insecurities behind doing for him. He can do that for himself. You don't have to hide all your fears and getting his approval. He has his own approval. Dating him will be the most scariest experience for you because it requires you to confront yourself.
Oh my Lord. I didn't even forget.
Since you love the pause. I had a comment. It's not over. It's not over.
Okay, I had to pause real quick. We just had to pause. Okay, I'm sorry.
I paused it because I did when I listened to this.
Ooh.
I did have a come to Jesus moment.
That is so, and there's so many guys, and when they learn game.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. See, that's not for everybody. She's not talking about every man. She's not. Maybe 10% of the population, the male species. That's not for everybody.
Well, okay. Another thing. Why do you wanting admiration is the problem, because then that's the validation for the fact that you are not self-sufficient on your own. And this is why women have value in your world, because you don't have any value. Man, a man doesn't care about being admired by other people as long as he admires himself, D. And I think that's what they don't understand. See, there's a difference, D. See, they think okay, listen, when you gamed up, you're going to have women admiring you. You're going to have women liking you, caring about you and all that. That comes with the territory, but it is what it is, D. But when you don't get those things, D, you want those things. You beg.
He said, my God, makes no sense. Let's finish playing the video.
Okay, let's see.
Just save his comment for later.
Yeah. We're gonna definitely save this one, because this is definitely going over his head. But let's get back to this ism. She's spitting this ism. Wait, let's get back to her. Oh my God.
There's a different level of depth that comes with a man who is healed.
Different. Now I won't even.
I want you guys.
I don't like the heal thing, but a different.
Child, why? I'm gonna go to her little thing in New York on November the 9th. Because she got tour dates. I don't know who she is.
I really like the honesty that woman.
I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it straight through for everyone to hear it again.
We're gonna dissect this one later on tonight, but let's play it again. Here we go. Let's get this, guys. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Fuck.
Has to know that when you have a man who knows who he is without you, that will be one of the most scariest experiences for you. Because you found your value in what you can be for him. And when he's already learned how to be all of that without you, it calls you to a higher level within yourself. Because now you don't get to hide your insecurities behind doing for him. He can do that for himself. You don't have to hide all your fears and getting his approval. He has his own approval. Dating him will be the most scariest experience for you because it requires you to confront yourself. There's a different level of depth that comes with a man who is healed.
Man, it's the man.
Bitch, yes.
But wait, D, and that's crazy. You agree on it, and I think.
No, you know why I agree? Because
this is good. This is good.
And it's not a knock to women. It's actually the opposite. That's why I appreciate. That's why I like. I don't know who she is, but I'm following her, and I like the good doctor.
She is.
So this is really a plus for a woman, because I experienced that, and I say to myself, what happens when he don't need me for XYZ?
And then you look at yourself. Well, am I hiding? Am I able to like camouflage, you know what I'm saying, my insecurities because you're assisting or you're helping someone with something, so you don't have time, or that person don't have time to understand and see your insecurities or flaws or whatever. And that is so true. So it makes you re-examine, who are you? Who are you? Because he's healed. He's good. Well, I don't like the word heal,
I know
but
you don't like it, but
that's
she's talking to women. She's talking to women.
woman turn heel. But what I'm saying is that the key, and I need you to understand. See, when a woman recognizes that you don't need her, that is when she's drawn into you more. Most women who deal with males are needed. They validate themselves through the woman. So when a woman runs into an a-hole, a jerk, cocky, conceited, arrogant, whatever you want, or what D would call it, dusty, they don't need women, but they turn women on because women are intrigued by, wait a second, of all the men, now D, it could be 99% of the guys going and validating you. You only think about the one that doesn't need you at all. And that's how it works. You love the one that loves himself at the end of the day. Y'all women love the ones
Well,
that love themselves.
let me incorporate this a little bit because that's and I get it coming from you, a man.
No, yeah.
But a woman, right? We're looking at her message differently. It hits different because it's like,
yeah.
Because who am I? Because listen. I mean, even if he's good and healed and he knows his value, you can still add value in a person's life. Like when you come in, are you when some men like to say helpmate on certain things. It's not, and I don't like that helpmate thing, but it's more like if it's something that person doesn't know and that woman knows and that woman's showing him or whatever. But once he mastered that skill that she, put him on, that she was helping him with.
Okay. He doesn't need it anymore.
He doesn't need her, sort of say, but it's not so much he's going to get rid of her. It's more so, that's what I'm saying. It's really about the woman. Once he mastered that skill you came in and helped him with, who are you?
Well, okay, so
because you can still be in his life, but if you as a woman have insecurities that you wasn't dealing with, and now that he learned that skill, and and you got close, and it may progress into something, if you haven't healed yourself, adult with your own shit, it may not progress into something that you thought it would.
Well, we have a call, 405. What's your name, sir, and what is your question? Air code 405. Okay, I think they ran off. Okay, so, but as we're saying, and I get what you're saying. Okay, let me explain what she means by this, gentlemen. We're talking about we're not talking about the mentality of a man. For those guys out there, we're talking about certain. Okay, for instance, if I don't know anything about computers, hypothetical. Okay. Computers is not a mindset. I meet a woman that has knowledge of computers. She can educate me on that. That doesn't make me less than a man. She can, because it's something outside of myself. That's what I'm saying. The value in this case can be outside. I'm not talking about the mentality of a man. I'm talking about there's something I don't know. It could be taxes. It could be how to manage. Well, I won't say manage money. That should be accounting in high school. But I'm saying like taxes or things like maybe YouTube's or, something that you may be real well versed in. That can be value. I agree. That can be value. But the value, what I'm talking about with my guys is that a woman can't bring value to you here. This is the most important thing. She can bring value and help you with things. But like Dee's saying, once you teach me and once I lock that down, what else are you going to bring? Because at that point, you won't be needed. Because if that's all you're bringing to me to teach me the video 101 and you have nothing else to show behind that, D, then your value ends the moment I figure out whatever it is you're teaching me, then I'm moving on to the next town. But D, what say you on that?
Yes, you simplified it. Yeah. And it's not okay. Well, I know how to turn on a computer now. Goodbye. What else can you show me that I don't know? It's not that, but I agree with what you're saying. It's more so for women because something that I've experienced is, and I think about this, where's this going for me? Like who am I to this person? Because this person is a whole package. So if I show up, right, and I have insecurities that I have not dealt with, or anything that you need to heal within, you cannot build or be with or have something with someone who is healed and you're not. If I'm broken and that person is not broken. So what what so real quick. So the task that you thought was you were bringing value, when that task is completed, because that task was probably camouflaging your insecurities.
Yeah.
But when the task is done, he's going to see you even more.
How Dane, this is bothers me. How is it that you see that and this male doesn't?
No,
How
that's
is it
arrogance,
how is
and
it that
that's
you see that? You listen, a woman is trying to tell you this, and you still can't see it. Please.
Yeah, he's not. Did he watch the video? He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, and
He doesn't get it. He calls it. See, hey, Bryant, a woman is trying to explain to you what I just explained, and yet you want to sit there and call it. What is okay? There's not okay. Wait, there's no arrogance in this.
No, it's not. The lady was talking to women who are dealing with, or maybe in a relationship, or may have met a man who is healed, or how you would say, just he's got his shit together, or whatever.
Yeah.
Her message is for women.
Yeah, a message for women. But what I'm saying is that if a woman can only teach me how to edit a video, hypothetically, all right, and there's nothing more that okay, if I am self-sufficient, meaning that I don't need anybody to feel whole. Okay, now I'm just talking about men. Then I'll bring it to males a second. D. If I am self-sufficient, that means I am fine with who I am. Then this is why we say women are a perk in our lives, because we don't need them.
Right. I like you here.
Right. Yes.
You know,
you here, but when we recognize that, okay, once you have taught us the thing you have taught us, and let's say you start acting out, manipulating, or having an attitude, you're gone. You're
right.
gone.
And then too, again, a person who is, I gotta say healed. You could say something else, but a man who is whole, right, i.e. healed or whatever, even while she's adding that value of task, he will let her go if she's acting out or whatever the case may be. The point that I took from the message, because she is talking to women, is he's whole. Are you whole? Because if you're not whole, it's not going to work.
Yeah, right.
You're just buying yourself some time,
right,
with this task, right? But it's not going to. You have to heal yourself. You have to show up whole.
Exactly. So there's nothing. Oh, listen, D. I'm not saying. Listen, women can feel and be as valuable as they feel and want to be. That doesn't matter. It's just like a job. You can feel as qualified as you think you are, but until the company sees the value in you, you're just another person, regardless of what you think about yourself. And it doesn't mean that we're saying that women are not valued. You should value yourselves. That we never tell ladies, we never knock women. It's just that women are not used to men who are whole as one. Women are used to feminize males who don't see any value in themselves. They feel that their value has to be tied into a woman to find value, or I have to be with a woman, or my life is lonely, or my life is terrible, and I'm sad. And because it goes back to what 1950 was showing earlier. I don't know if you saw that, D, what he was showing in the video. A lot of these males feel comfort. They feel like I need a woman to make me whole, and that's the problem. If you are not whole already, then you're never going to get a honest, loyal woman who can bring something to you. But you've got to feel that wholeness before you even. And if you're half of that, that means you have a lot of femininity in you. And when a woman sees that, she's going to make you feel valuable. Then that means when she's gone, you're going to do everything you can to make things right. Marriage counseling, let's work it out. I promise I'll change. Please accept me. I'm sorry, and all that other silly, soft stuff that they're talking about.
Right. And then as for the women in that same situation, right? You know, when he sees, okay, she's broken or whatever. I mean, men, like you're saying, like if it was the guy, or let's go to counseling or whatever, but that's if the woman is whole and he's not. But if he's whole and she's not, he's gonna be like, this is not working. And it's
right.
And it's not, but I mean, listen, of course, a real man will be a gentleman about it and be respectful.
Yes.
But it's more, what I got from that, and I really appreciate that, is she's talking about, because a lot of times women know when she meets a guy and he's completely whole, he's not broken, right? When he's the opposite of broken. So what she's saying is, if you yourself have issues or any insecurities, don't try to mask it with what you're helping him with, or bring in whatever, what do you call it? Some type of acute value. Work on yourself, because this is what a real man does. Anything that he needs to know, he's gonna learn it and master at it.
Yes, he is.
So whether it's you as a woman teaching him, or whether he has to go out and whatever, they're gonna master it. So if he could hire a cleaner, if he could hire a cook, he doesn't need nobody to dress him. All the domestications or whatever. See, he doesn't need you for that, but see, it's another value. Or maybe he does need you for domestication. But again, if you have any type of insecurities and this man doesn't, and he is not broken and you are, it's not going to work.
Well, let's look at broken right here. This is broken. This is broken. This is what we're talking about. This is why.
Wait, I think he's making, if you need a partner to fill a hole in yourself, that's codependency. That's not really good to be codependent.
You should never, and that's the thing that we always say to a lot of you young men out there, is that this is exactly why there's so many problems in relationships.
1949.
Yeah, and this is why they have so many problems in a relationship, and this is why they're so mad at women. This is why they become incels, red pill, and go towards the manosphere, because it is very sad. But wait, Gene, wait. Listen, dog, we're gonna say this to you one more time. I'm not gonna talk to you till you tell us what we should hold women accountable for. You keep moving the goalposts. Stay focused, young man. Be a grown man and stand on your point and tell us what a man should hold a woman accountable for. Then we'll start talking to you. Grow up and answer the question. Let's see here. Well, no, marriages do. No. Wait a second. This is where a lot of y'all get everything wrong. Marriages work when you're with a man. Marriage doesn't work when you're soft. Marriages doesn't work when you're looking for women to be the rock in your relationship. Marriages doesn't work when you sit there and allow bad behavior to come in. See, everybody wants to. Here's the problem, D, and this is crazy, and it's sad that these young males think this way.
Sorry, I don't talk about.
They want to look at marriage through the eyes of somebody else when they are not that person. Why would I look at somebody else's life to determine mine? That doesn't make any sense. And that's not man. That's the difference between men and boys. Why would I look at somebody else's life to make that a determination of my life, D? How does that even work? How does that?
You never do that.
Right, but if you listen to the rhetoric in how these, you can always tell boys from men, because if you notice, everybody's pointing the finger at, well, relationships don't work out, marriages don't work out. what does that have to do with me? What is a marriage or relationship that someone else has that you and I have no control over? What does that have to do with your bottom line? And see that's the difference between a man who is whole, who understands the game, versus a male that looks to society and other people to determine and define who he is. What say you on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. Just to his point, like for me, instance, like I've never been married, but it's like, okay, I'm not running around here saying I gotta get married.
Right.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. However, when I do look at a lot of marriages, I look at a lot of people telling lies.
Yeah.
You know, you look at a whole lot of mess, and then even when I know of people who were married and going through a divorce, and you got to go through all the paperwork. So it's like, okay, I'm good. Like that's maybe not be something I'm gonna rush into, but will I ever count it out? I'm not going to allow other people bad experiences to be mine, especially when I never even experienced it, you know?
Right. And Thomas, I commend you, young man. This is an excellent question, but the answer might kind of sting a little bit. The answer to the question, first thing you have to do is stop pointing the finger at a woman and blaming the woman for what you're feeling. You feeling emotionally frozen and you feeling jaded has nothing to do with the woman. And you have to do a self-reflection of who you are to recognize the weak points that she saw in you that she took advantage of. So it's an excellent question. I think it's excellent, but the problem is that men are not emotionally anything. We have emotions, but again, Dana, this is what I was saying. Everybody has emotions, but the emotional comes in that when you feel, if somebody can do something to you when you feel some kind of way about it, that's where the emotional comes in. That every men have emotion, happy, sad, whatever, but that's his own, right? But when somebody comes into your life and moves you, to a point where you are emotionally frozen and jaded, then that's on you. That's not on that person because you allowed that to happen. But what say you on this right here?
I'm jaded, and that is because, you know, jaded just means we're not easily impressed, or when, you know, because we done seen it all, we done heard it all, and from where I grew up at, you know, and places I've been or seen in people, whatever, and observed, like, yeah, I'm jaded, and people on the East Coast, we are jaded, but that for me, that makes it easier for me when I see a gem. Right. Because I'm so jaded, it makes it easier for me to see a man with some real value who is a man. Because I'm not easily impressed.
So we got another state. You said, Mr. Dean, your purpose should be teaching these guys to get married and follow God's will. So let me say something to you, preacher. Here's the thing that you guys like you fail. The first thing is, why would I teach a broken individual who cannot communicate himself, who is effeminate and very emotional, to get married? Wouldn't I be doing a disservice to that person who has no idea who he is, who has no relationship with himself? And number two, one thing a man will never do to another man is try to tell him who he should pray to, what his political affiliation should be, anything like. Men don't do that. So never, and I tell anybody, don't allow anybody to push their rhetoric, their political or religious beliefs on you. I understand when y'all are young, you have to listen to your mom and your dad, but never allow anybody to push their political affiliation on you or their religious beliefs on them. F those MFs. Don't ever. So telling you, preacher, I would never do that because that would be disingenuous. So then that would mean that I'm saying you've got to do it through my eyes and you've got to worship who I think you should worship and you got to do what I think. So this is where you got it wrong. And this is where you're wrong, sir, because a man is never going to tell another man to get married, or a man says this should be your political affiliation and this should be your religious beliefs. That doesn't work with men. D, what say you to this?
Well, I wanted you to grab, let me put the tip in. Oh, Jesus. Mr. Dean, your purpose should be teaching these guys to get married and to follow.
That's crazy. That is
Well,
crazy.
no, he's not. He
I
teaches them how to be a man, how to go from a male to a man. So before you even think about marriage, you
Thank
should
you.
be a strong man first.
That's
Because if you're not and you get into a marriage, you're just gonna get ran over. But let me put to Tim. He says we're not all jaded on the East. I said when I say East Coast, I'm talking about tri-state area. Nobody else doesn't count.
Yeah. So
Boston, Trenton, New Jersey, Philly. I don't count. Tri-state.
we okay. There has to come a point in our lives that we have to stop blaming the person that loves you more than life itself. For some of you guys, some of your mothers don't love you, but what I'm saying to some of you guys, you have to, as a man, you must cut the umbilical cord because your mother will never do it. Your mother loves you.
Okay, why is Abba saying Connecticut, Jersey, New York? I think yes, that's tri-state, and we are jaded. Abba, who are you to tell another man what his purpose is?
Who's telling him that? No one's telling. No, wait a second. Nobody's telling him. Wait. Who says that I'm telling a man what his purpose is? Who says that? Tell me. Who's teaching? Because I've been doing this for over 40 years. So tell me, in 40 years, when have I?
Steve is telling you go find a purpose.
When have I ever told you? This is not a code. I never said be like me. So when have I ever told people to be like me, sir? Tell me, because you're new to this. So I think you've got it all twisted. So nobody tells you what their purpose is. Nobody. We don't even believe in that purpose. It's called responsibility. Something your parents give you. So it doesn't make any sense, dog. I think he's got everything different. Okay. So let's see here. Oh wait, how are you gonna be a strong man when you? But this is okay. This is what, gentlemen. What your mother's doing is the best that she can do through her eyes, right? But with that being said, you must be you have to cut the umbilical cord and stop relating to mom. You're a grown man, and guess what? You can make choices. You can choose to keep being emotional and effeminate and soft and broken and lonely, or you can choose to turn it around and start to learn and understand yourself. It doesn't make any sense. But D, do you want to say?
And I do have another video. Okay. What does it say? How are you gonna be a strong man when you were raised by a woman? You can have male mentors. You can have a male figure in your life.
Wait, can you play the other clip that I have for you that I sent you? Can you play that one?
The hugs.
The other one behind it, because it kind of ties into the
hugs when they were hugging in the airport.
No, not the hugs in the airport. No, was that the hug in the airport? No, the other one. Wait,
that's the one you sent me.
Hold on, let me get there. Hold on, no, that's not the one. That is not the one. All right, keep wait. Let's see here. No, that's not the one. Let me see here. Hold on, make sure I got it right.
Well, mine's kind of tie into her message as well, because she was talking about real men. Now, a lot of you are not men, even though you are over 18 or over 30 or over 50.
Copy message. RED. I'm about to send it to you right now, and we'll play that one. Give me a second. Let me see, Dana. All right, guys, you got a question? Go ahead. We got y'all. Lines are open if you guys want to call in. All right, Dana. Say yo. All right, just send it to you. Just send it to you. Just send it to you. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. How you claim to love when you birth child? I don't even understand what that even means. Okay, so all right, so let us did you get that?
No. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see, what is this? Okay. No, you didn't. This is all right. You didn't send this one to me.
Yeah, that's the one. One. Click, 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 clack, click, clack, clack.
All right.
That's it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Play that joint.
With submission because they view it as it's something that's negative. No, You should be able to submit to your man because you should be able to trust enough in his leadership. And a lot of the times when you men say like, oh, I don't want you going to a bar, I don't want you going to a club, it's because you're a fucking man. You know what happens there. You know that men there just want to fuck, or there's weirdos that want to like put shit in your drinks, or there's drama, or it's just a whole ass environment that you can't be there to protect your female if it came down to it.
100%.
You would have to live with that guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She gets assaulted and you can't do nothing about the man that did that to her. You would live with that. And women don't understand that. They think it's control. No, your man's being a protector, as he should. And as a woman, you should respect it. You should honor the fact that your man can see the dangers that you can't. Simple as that. Women have a problem with submission because they view it as it's something that's negative. No. You should be able to submit to your man because you should be able to trust enough in his leadership. And a lot of the times when you men say like, oh, I don't want you going to a bar, I don't want you going to a club, it's because you're a fucking man. You know what happens there. You know that they just want to fuck.
No, it's good. What you say you on that, D?
She cursing way too much and she irritates me. She's regurgitating other people talking points, but I get what she's saying, but I can't listen to young girls regurgitate stuff and then put it in their own way. You doing all this crazy. I just can't get into it.
Okay, let's get to your video that you wanted to play.
Yeah, you find that cute. Yeah, she did.
I like that.
There's too much F this. Goodbye.
Well, she's just going hard in the paint, but all right, Carmen. We understand, Carmen. We got you. I know, ladies. All right, let's get to the one she wanted to play. Guys, got a question? Put a Q in there. Y'all call in. 833-859-8744 is the number.
Did you share it?
You're right. I'm about to share it right now. Here we go.
Okay, give me a sec.
Your sister and myself. He said,
men are not covering anybody. That's a responsible grown man thing, to be a husband and a father. Y'all ask women all the time, why you ain't married? But people don't ask men that.
They don't
ask men that because, you know, they like to make women feel like they're not on the level of getting married, anybody wanting to be with them. When a girl is dating a guy for 6 years, the family is asking her, why he ain't married you yet? But nobody's asking that boy, hey, why you ain't married her yet? What's your problem? Why the men in the family haven't come to him and say, hey, man, what's your issue? You gonna marry her or not? Or you gonna make her a whore for 6, 7, 8 years? Where the daddies at? Where the big brothers at? That step up to these men and say, you done had a kid with her? Y'all live together? Why won't you marry my sister, my cousin? What is up with you, man? So you just gonna whore around on her like that? You gonna sleep with her, but not actually make it official? You're not gonna actually cover her for real? You gonna fake cover her? Because these men are not covering anybody. That's a responsible grown man thing, to be a husband and a father and take care of your family in your house. That's grown man business. And we don't have enough men deciding to step into grown man business and say, I can cover a wife and I can cover children and I can take care of them. Men are running from that. They don't want the responsibility of that. They're boys.
I wholeheartedly disagree with what she's saying.
I don't understand how you out of all people would, because I totally agree with what she's saying, because she's talking to the males. She's talking to the men who you create a situation where you're supposed to be responsible, but you are not responsible. You don't know what it means to be a husband, to be a father. You don't know what it means to cover a woman. It takes a real man. And you have way too many males that want to still act like teenagers.
I do not like the fact that a woman has the goal to try to tell a man what he should do to be a man in her eyes. And that's where I have the problem at. Where she should be doing is she should tell these women out here, stop having babies out of wedlock and playing house with people who just want to play house. I can't say nothing to her.
That's what she said.
No,
that's what she was saying.
No, but she's saying, why aren't these men?
No, that's but she's saying that to the boys, to the men. He's talking to them.
No, she shouldn't say anything to the men. She shouldn't say anything to the men. She should say something to the women. She shouldn't.
Why? Wait. So why can't she talk to what we all see that's going on? If you know the definition of a man, if you know what a responsible man looks like, and you see in the opposite, when you see grown men acting like teenage boys, why can't you talk to that? Because it is your job to cover your wife, to cover your children, to take on your responsibilities.
Unless
See, you have a problem because she's a woman and she's not saying that to women, but you ain't have a problem when the other woman, right?
Yes.
I said that she was talking to women, but she could have been talking to men too, but you ain't have a problem with the other woman because she was praising a whole man. Well, let's talk about the men who are not whole. These are a lot of your clients.
Wait, no. I know there are a lot of my clients, but what I'm saying is that regardless of her interpretation of what these guys should be doing, what she should be doing is switching that and telling these women over here, stop having babies by individuals who are just hitting it and playing house with you. You know what?
Wait, stop, Steve, because that's a cop out, because she didn't get pregnant by herself.
No, wait, okay.
He was perpetrating to her, probably selling her a dream as if he was covering her. So yeah, we are going to get married. Sometimes, you get someone pregnant and then you marry them or whatever the case may be, but you set it up to where you was perpetrating as if you know how to cover a woman.
Okay. The key word is perpetrating, lying. So here's the thing. I've always pushed safe sex, and I always push don't play house with a woman. I've always pushed that. But with a person,
I like to play house.
Well, I'm saying living with.
How are we gonna know if we really made for each other? We ain't playing
I
house.
understand that, but what I'm saying, if you're gonna play house, still protect yourself and stop having unprotected sex where there is a chance to have a child when two of you might not even work out. But another thing is that, again, she should tell women, listen, give yourself a timetable, ladies. She should say, ladies, look, give it 7 months or a year. If he hasn't put a ring on your finger, you're wasting your time. I would even tell a woman that. I would tell a woman, if you're playing house with a guy and it's been a year or close to a year and a half, 2 years, and he hasn't put a ring on your finger, get out. Hey, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? I've always said that. Get out. I would say that. Well,
1 second now. I will say this, ladies, but if you make way more money than he does, you could delay. Don't worry about getting that ring.
Oh my God. I think this is DC. I don't know. Eric code 202. What's your name, sir? What's your question?
How you doing? This is James that was in the chat.
James, yes, sir. What's your question, sir? How can we help you?
So,
are you on your speakerphone? Sir, are you on your speakerphone? Are you on your speakerphone?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, please get off of that. And the reason why, please get off your speakerphone so everybody that's listening can hear you, because y'all sound far away when you're on your speaker.
Okay, not a problem. Is this better?
I guess it's the best we can do with, but go ahead, sir. What was you saying? What's up?
So in the chat, I placed a question, should women be held accountable for their actions?
Yeah, what are the actions?
And
yes,
I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second. And you were a bit ambivalent about the question, and I don't understand why.
Sir, I'm just wait, sir. Okay, time out. Okay, this is our show, so please understand. It's a kindergarten question. I'm not asking you anything that is difficult. I am just taking your statement. You said a statement. I'm just asking you.
No, it was a question. It wasn't a statement. That's what I mean by you're a bit ambivalent about it. It was a question. Are we not to hold women accountable for their actions? I'm not saying that men shouldn't be held accountable for their actions. I'm not saying that men don't pursue some women that have such actions. I'm saying, are we not supposed to hold them accountable for their actions as well? That was just a simple question.
Dana, you want to talk to this guy?
Okay, what was the question?
The question was highlighted several times. Are we not supposed to hold women accountable for their actions? I'm not saying that men should not be held accountable for their actions for pursuing such women that does the things that, displease them. But I'm saying, are we not supposed to hold the women accountable for their actions? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so this is the next question I'm gonna ask you. Is this already a relationship?
I'm confused.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you a question.
It's fucking crazy.
Hold a woman accountable, meaning let's say me and you are already in a relationship.
Jesus Christ.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's I'm confused by if it's such a kindergarten question.
Sir,
why can't
you
I get a
still
straight
can't answer the
Why my
fucking
question?
question. What accountable? Hold her accountable for what?
That's
for
all.
what? Hold her accountable for what? That's what I ask you. For
You
what?
know, you
Give
spoke
me,
a lot
sir,
about beta males'
sir. Okay,
response
sir.
to
I'm
things,
about to hang
and
the
you're
phone up. I'm
completely
about to
emotional
hang the
right now.
phone
You're
up on your
triggered
bitch
over a
ass.
simple question.
Please
I'm
stop
confused.
acting like a bitch and answer the fucking question, dog.
Oh,
Accountable for
God.
what?
The
For what?
language.
All right, get the fuck off, bitch. Fuck you. Anyway, area code 727. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up? 272. I'm sorry. 272. What's your name? What's your question, sir? 272.
Hey,
Yes. What is your name, sir? And what's your question?
my name's Steve, and Steve, I want to fuck you in the ass.
Okay.
You're gonna.
Okay, that's good. Okay, well, good. Now I can use the.
As soon as he said his name was Steve, you should have cut it off because I knew it was gonna be some bullshit.
I didn't know, but this is what I didn't know. It's good. We can block now. We can stop those kind of calls in. But this is what I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? That goofy guy, the first guy, not the second guy, would have kind of wanted the same. He makes a statement. He said, hold women accountable for their actions. Did he not say that, D? Did he not say hold women accountable for their actions, D?
Yes.
Okay. What actions should we hold them accountable for? That's all I'm asking. Am I not? I mean, what should we hold them accountable for? And he couldn't even answer the question. He couldn't even answer the question.
I was trying to even ask him a question. Okay, is this accountable after you in a relationship and she's doing something out of pocket? Like I was setting up a scenario so I could get
because he was in his pussified feelings. He couldn't answer the question. It was a basic question. Hold her accountable for what? Well, and you see why he didn't have a woman? Because look, he can't even answer a 2 + 2 question. Accountable for what?
But see, Steve, and then you don't have patience, Steve. You be like, click.
Well, I'm just saying, he kept running his mouth.
Okay, so he said you're so emotional, it's ridiculous, and what? Do not block him because it says he's on the Dusty channel.
Yeah, that's your guy. I'm gonna leave him alone. I can't time him out.
But Sir Gene, Mr. Gene, honey, I was trying to ask you a question so I can have clarity, and you would not let me ask you that question. So you're just as bad. If you want to throw the rock at Steve, you need to punch your own self in the nose too.
Thank you. I rest my case because he couldn't answer a question. He kept running his little weak ass mouth. That was the thing. We asked him a question to answer. Then he came back, tried to get us to answer a question. When he didn't give us the answer to the question, we asked him. See how crazy that is? See how crazy that is? But that's your people.
Don't say mine because he was on your channel. And then he came on mine, which is fine. He could be on here. He could be on the Dusties.
He can't be on my channel, dog. Yeah, he can't be on my channel. We have many.
I'm acting like you got all.
No, we got
all the same, all the
channel. No, we don't have weird.
All the competent people.
That was weird.
Erica said, "I'm upset." Erica, why are you upset?
Yeah, why are you so upset, Erica? All right, so let's get back to what we were talking about. So,
he said you can't answer a question with a question. Listen. I was going to answer your question, but you got to understand. Why do you care to take accountability? Why do you care if a woman taking accountability? You just met her. You don't know her. Who cares? But if you're in a relationship and she's acting, quote unquote, acting up or whatever thing y'all going through, and she's not taking accountability, that may be a problem.
That is my whole entire point for that sucker. You want to know what? Because what he's doing is he's making a blank statement, even if it's a statement or question. Because he's thinking that we think that we know what he's talking about. What? Accountable for what? We don't know. Here we go. Let's grab this call right here. Air code 571, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir? 571 going once, 571 going twice, 571, call back. Okay. Let us continue. So, guys, you got a question, please put a Q in. We will be happy to answer your question. Or you guys can call in. We got y'all, okay? Carmen says, anyway, so let us get back to it. Let's get to another video. But, at the end.
We didn't finish. We didn't finish dissecting.
Hold on a second. Area code 571 for the second and last time. What is your name, sir? And what is your question?
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
My question.
Sir,
Oh,
okay.
it's Rakim.
Okay, how you doing, Rakim?
I'm doing good. How you
Okay.
doing? Actually, this is my first time seeing you. I
Okay.
really was liking the live, so I just wanted to call.
Thank you,
in.
Rakim. What's going on, buddy? How can we help you, man? What's up?
Not much. I'll just question, like, when do you think men stop being men? I heard the guy that called up there saying hold women accountable. I didn't like that. I was just asking, when do you think that transition happened when men stop acting like men?
It's always been. I mean, there's always been everybody can't be a man. That's the thing. I can't. And again, people want to say, well, it goes to mom, and we got to blame single moms and all this other stuff. Being a man is actually a choice. It's that simple. You either choose to love yourself or you choose not to. It's that simple. It's that simple. And when you don't love yourself, that means you don't have any self-worth, no self-identity. You have no standard, and you don't have any boundaries for yourself, and you'll let anybody, anything come into your life and walk all over you. So this has nothing to do with your mother. It has everything to do with the choices that you choose to make, big dog. But D, did you want to answer that?
What was the question again?
When did men
stop being men?
Stop being men, yeah.
I'm going to say in the early 2000s. I'm gonna give a date. I'm gonna give a time frame.
Go back to 1986. Then, if you want to give a date, 1986 when
crack was out.
No, 1986. It was around the time in Katy, Texas. Do your homework, guys. There was a father who felt upset that his son didn't make, I think, a soccer team. So what he did was he created this type of league where everybody plays, everybody wins, and everybody gets a trophy. So that means even if you're a loser, they made you feel like a winner. So I would say around that time when they got rid of all the man movies, they started to create these movies where boys hung out with girls, Saved by the Bell, How I Met Your Mother, Beverly Hills.
Okay, so you're taking it back to the 90s?
There was a shift. That's where the shift, like Murphy Brown.
I thought the shift would have been in the early 2000s.
No, the shift was back then because there was a time where boys didn't hang out with girls unless we were trying to talk to them or mess around with them.
But that's what they were still trying to do. They was trying to mess around with the girls when they was trying to hang out with them.
They took it.
They didn't become besties until the 2000s.
They took it a different way. They made it like where you got to hang out with the food and be friends with women and
what? Okay, so what movie or what TV show started depicting that?
It was either Saved by the Bell or what happened in the early 80s. It's a late 80s. It's like Saved by the Bell or maybe Beverly Hills 90210. It's around that time.
First of all, I love Beverly Hills 90210. Yeah. Everybody slept with everybody.
No, I'm saying, but there was an a-hole like Dylan. What I'm saying
is R.I.P. to Shannon daughter.
And then to spin that off, they was living single. They spent it with black people too, like Martin.
Okay, even in living single, like they ended up hooking up.
Khadijah. No, I'm saying, but no, what I'm saying is Khadijah. You know what I'm talking about. What I'm just saying is there was a time.
Please don't put Boomerang, because first of all, everybody was hooking up. Everybody was hooking up in Boomerang.
No, but I'm just saying there was a time where men hung out with men and women did their things. They didn't spend time like Seinfeld.
Oh, no, I totally get all like Friends. I totally get what you're saying, even though I never watched Seinfeld or Friends. However, even when they were hanging out, they ended up sleeping together. As opposed to now, they literally don't sleep together.
They slept together because they taught these boys that you got to be friends first. You see what I'm saying? You got to hang out with the herd and hang out with women and laugh and have this intramural BS where, there was a time where we had like the young ones, they separate. The girls would go fitness and whatever girls do, and the boys would do woodshed, basketball, and sports.
That is true. That's okay. See, because I want to give the 90s day props, but I could understand.
They in the late 80s they had to do a switch around because they didn't
Melrose Place.
Hutch, Coach.
Remember Melrose Place?
Yeah, but the one thing that they did, I give them credit, they always had the asshole, Jake. There was always a Dylan. There was always a bad boy. At least they gave him credit, but it was always let's be friends and let's hang out.
Yeah, you know what? Now there's no more bad boys now.
No. Well, there's no more bad boys because they want to make it where
everybody is equal.
Everybody's equal. We have to play with the women. We have to hang out with women.
Right.
We've got to.
What's your pronoun?
We've got to go knock on your door, and we've got to go to the bar together and have. You remember even Cheers? Cheers even did. I think Cheers in the '80s. Cheers. You know, we're all sitting together. It used to be a time the men would be by themselves watching sports, watching football, doing man stuff. But then they mixed it all in. So it taught these young boys, young man, that you have in order to be a good person, you have to hang out with women because it's not fair to shun women. And it's okay to have a woman in the group of you guys to make y'all even more feminine. But D, what say you, man?
Look at Jillian T comment.
Men stop being men.
I kind of agree with that a little bit.
Yes, Jillian. Yes. But I and again, this is no knock on women. I feel that women, women should never, because it kind of hurt women this way. It gave women this false sense that they can be friends with guys. It gave them this false sense that they can hang out with someone who really wants to smash, put their face in the pillow and hit that ass, making them think that, you know what, I, a zebra, can hang out with lions.
Like he likes me for me.
Yeah. I can hang out with them. And guess what? They're going to take off their claws and their teeth and put them aside and be friends. And we get to hang out and we get to enjoy it. No, man, it gave women a lie to think that they could hang out with them. It gave women a false sense of what guys actually want. D? Come on, D, you know what I'm talking about. You know we gave y'all a false sense thinking that these guys that want to smash actually want to be your friend. They never wanted to be your friend. They just thought.
Well, okay, I would say now they actually do want to be your friend now.
Oh, well, that's the problem. That's the worst.
So that is the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem. Too many guys want to hang out with the food.
And then women, and that's when women think even more, I'm on you, we are equal. I pay 50 of everything in this household. We are friends. We just so happen evolved into lovers.
Yeah. So they went. So if you think about it, then that's when Disney, if you think about it, because you think about these everybody here, they came up, I guess, in the 90s where some saw or watched Disney shows, you know, Disney. And what were the Disney shows? It was always the passive guy, right? This is a passive guy. Right. Two bubbly girls and a loser guy or goofy guy. They all hanging out, and the passive guy likes one of those girls, and he just doesn't go after what he wants. And he looks at her from afar, and he likes her from afar, and he doesn't make any move. And what do you think the TV is teaching these boys? So when I go to school next day, I see Jill, and I like her and everything, but you know what? I'm just going to ask her about how her day is and walk by and secretly look at her and all this other stuff. Right.
They're teaching them to be the nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. Suckers. They teach them, but that makes sense. Yeah, that's where it went wrong, young man. Because
how old is the caller? How old are you?
How are you, buddy?
I'm 31.
Okay, you're 31. So you grew up in the 90s.
Damn, he the same age as my daughter.
Yeah, so you see what happened in the 90s. In the 90s, they stuffed.
Well, you were born in the 90s, sir. So how would you know? You started seeing it. You experienced it in the 2000s.
So he saw Martin. I know he saw Martin.
He's 31. He was born in 93.
And what was it? Living Single.
Yeah, so you grew up on it. They did the same thing for blacks.
Okay, wait, sir. You were born in 93. Martin and Living Single. You were probably what, 10?
I grew up fast.
I was about to say, what are you doing watching Martin and Living Single at 8?
There's nothing wrong with watching.
Mind you, my daughter is 31, so they're born in the same year.
Hey, you didn't watch Good Times, What's Happening, and stuff like that? Come on,
but I was over 10 years old.
Same thing. We watched those shows when we were young. I'm just saying that.
I guess. I don't know.
Those shows were terrible because men and women shouldn't hang out together. Look, okay, it's nothing like, okay, a woman coming, a guy coming over, how you doing, being polite to the woman, and then going to the man cave where they don't even associate or talk to women. But these things, they just force fed you. Think about it. It was Gina, Tommy, who had a job, and Martin. and it was Pam.
Right.
Wait, it was Pam and Gina were the two women, right? Two women,
Right.
Pam and Gina. Then there were three guys. So who gonna eat?
You
Martin?
had Shanae, the name.
Ain't no more Shanae. We did. I'm just saying that if you think about even living single had two guys and like what, three women
and girlfriends.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but so Sex in the City. I love that show.
That's terrible.
How is that terrible?
Okay, because Sex in the City was okay. I like the fact
they didn't hang out with the food. They was having sex with the food.
They were having sex. She was getting with Big and she was smashing and all that stuff. But every woman had their own little pocket of what they were actually doing. But you know what? I give credit. There was the only guys in there were their
even Steve was smashing. So listen, if it was no hanging out with the food, let's be friends. It's like, no, we smashing. Samantha, that's all she wanted.
No, that was telling women. That show was telling women they can go out there and sleep and be fine with it. And that's no problem. That was a show liberating women, saying, I think Murphy Brown started that, but that's here nor there because y'all don't remember Murphy Brown in the 80s, right, where she was the first single mother on TV type show.
Yeah, but see, Sex and the City is the opposite. They ain't trying to have no kids. It was New York, and they were trying
to smash and
you have a professional career. You have your friends. It's New York City. So there's always something to do. And you talking about a whole bunch of men of all walks of life, and a lot of them making a lot of money.
They were going through, guys. They were doing what men were doing. So it was kind of like Entourage.
They were dating.
It was kind of like Entourage. If you ever watched Entourage, it was like Entourage. It was just like Entourage.
No, I don't think it was that.
Entourage was
but they weren't groupies. And honestly, a lot of them were it was more so based around relationships because Mr. Big took Carrie through it. But I think everybody, Sex and the City gets a bad rap because of Samantha. Charlotte always wanted to get married. She did. It didn't work out. She maybe dated in between.
Yeah, Californication. Well, that was one guy, but when you can't, Californication was one.
I never watched that. I heard that was good.
Oh, he was smashing. He was doing the thing that you guys should be. He was living.
Okay, what about Insecure? That's for now. That's this generation now.
There is
they're friends. They're all friends.
I saw one clip. You know what I'm talking about. There was one clip
where he was smashing her, hitting her from the back.
All the way. Do you remember they ran into each other? And she said, "How you been doing?" And then they went through his timeline where he was going through women after women after women.
Wait, Insecure.
Yeah, there's a clip in there.
When you said that, I went straight to season 1, last episode, when he had her bent over and he was tearing it up, honey.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that he would at least they were making.
That's why I go to it.
The guy was smashing. The guy was smashing. You know what I mean? The guy was smashing. So,
honey, I wanted to be the woman in the last episode in season 1 in the last scene.
So Carl, we'll throw you away, but I'm not throwing you away. We'll throw you back in. But Carl, we appreciate the call. But yeah, exactly. It was just a time of your age where they didn't want to show you men. They didn't want to show you manly men because they were trying to water you down to make you think that you had to hang out with women. And they tried to, the NFL then started making, it about women and letting women wear jerseys. Then put them in situations of like even Philadelphia. I think it's called Philadelphia. I think it is. I forgot the name of the show, but they started to put women in bars hanging out with men like sports shows and men who like sports and stuff. Not to say women can't like sports, D. This is not being separating the boys. Women are allowed to like sports, but when women come in and men are hanging around is where the problem is. Can't men, it's not saying women can't, but men like to do and hang around men. But a woman comes in looking all cute, fluffy, and all the other stuff. It's like she's there to try to pick up a man. Like they go to Lowe's. You see what I'm saying? No, Lowe's is for women. I forgot. Lowe's is a store for women, but women do go and dress up like a club and go to those hardware stores. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's crazy.
Wait 1 second. 13 Leak. What show was that? It was Insecure, the show Insecure that was on HBO, season 1, the last episode for season 1, the last scene.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's always sun. Yeah, I knew it's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they just started creating shows. Okay, so they didn't want Married with Children. I mean, Married with Children is probably the last of the dying dinosaurs. They didn't want guys to see the world like Al Bundy. They wanted to see the world.
I mean, but Al Bundy, he was just a miserable. No, he was a sucker. He was a miserable old married man.
Al was miserable.
Oh, Spartacus is another one. Yes, Spartacus, first season, episode 9, titled "Whore." Oh, he was tearing that up.
Y'all need
and he had on a mask, and he had all the gold on. Ooh.
Hey, y'all need. Hey, you see, Vikings came out with a new season. Valhalla.
Yes, I already watched it. I watched the whole thing.
I binged all my. And I loved how he said,
and it's not going to be a season 4.
There's going to be a 4 because I thought
no
season 4. Right. So that show was good because I love what the king said. There are 2 kinds of kings. Remember? Now I wanted to grab that at the end. Well, I don't want to give it away, but when the king was dying, he asked the princes. Oh, he asked the side guy, not the side guy, the side. What there are 2 kinds of kings. There's one with intelligence, then there's one of strength. So it's oh man, that show was a very, very good show. That was good. And even they separated the woman. They let that woman have her own power, which is fine. Power of women, girl power. But it came down.
You're talking about the queen after the king died?
The queen ran game. So
because she knew she wasn't going to have the power once he died, so she had to figure it out.
No, she didn't figure it out because the guy told her. He said once the king dies, they're going to go to war over you. So what you need to do is let these guys come in. But she had
but she knew that she was
right. That's when she hooked up with the king. She's like, okay, I'm gonna give the coochie to you. I'll be your king. I'll be your queen.
To the new king, his son.
Yeah, to the others. Now remember, that wasn't her son from birth.
No, that was his son. That was her stepson. Yeah.
So she ran game. So she did a power play over top that power play, because the
king that died knew that he was the enemy and knew that he was a manipulator. Yes. But the queen knew it too, and I'm pretty sure they had a conversation. So she knew the play. She knew not to trust him.
There are so many layers of game on that show. It was a great chess match on every layer. And I hope y'all need to watch Valhalla on Netflix. Start from season 1 because
it's 3 seasons, and then go back and watch Vikings, the original Vikings.
Watch the original Vikings, right? You got to watch all these Vikings,
and then go watch The Last Kingdom.
Oh my Lord, they got there's so many layers of
those are classics. I always go back and watch it. I can watch it from the beginning.
Yes, because
then go and watch Billions.
Oh yeah, and gotta watch Billions, and then the one with the industry.
Yes, season 2 is about to come out.
Oh, I can't wait for season. Oh no, I think
season 3. Season 3.
Right.
Season 3.
So yeah, watch Billions as well. But the thing is, real quick, caller, with the Vikings thing is that the guy in the beginning was a good guy and he was doing things for love, but at the end, he recognized value and worth, and he's like, F that. He said, F love, F the woman, F my kid.
King Harold.
Yeah, Harold's like, yeah.
He didn't let her die, but he was like,
yeah.
He was like, how's our son? He's good. Okay, I gotta rule this kingdom. You want to say a pagan?
Yes,
that's your choice. I'm a Christian.
Yes.
So you will find that new world.
Wait a second, Shogun got canceled.
No, it did not, honey. First of all, Shogun got the green light for 2 more seasons.
4 seasons.
And they dominated the awards.
Oh yeah, then again, that's another one called. Have you ever seen Shogun? Shogun is about this weird thing called honor and integrity. And Shogun, what I love the most about
so many lessons in that.
The women, they could be whores on the back end, but they had to have a certain way about themselves. Everything was about honor and integrity and respect, and there are levels, classes, and things like that. So Shogun, oh my God, there's so much game in that. There's so much.
It is, especially the last scene in the last episode, last scene in Shogun.
Oh yeah, every
because he said he was like, you study the win.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Oh my, there's so many.
You gotta watch that. Are we the only ones that watch TV?
No, and wait. No,
I actually wrote this down. I want to see that.
You do that, but but let me answer this. Say, Ricky. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Nobody's saying not make money, but what you got to understand that they are things that TV puts out for those to learn the mental side of things that people don't tell you. So,
and it's historic. These are actual things that happen in history.
Right. There are levels to the game that is not about, even if you want to make money, you can learn from billions. And you can learn from House of Cards. I mean, everything that we even talk about, that I tell the guys as men shows that they're laced with game callers. So we're glad you're here. Keep listening, because we're gonna do it. We're gonna talk more about this in the next hour, and I do it. But we'll throw you back.
But I heard.
Okay, definitely. I'm you gotta do something for subscriber. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. And we'll throw you back in. Respect to you. All right, so I
heard.
What's up?
Y'all supposed to be watching some BS movie tomorrow.
Oh yes. Indecent Proposal. Yes.
I tried to get an invite. I got curved.
I think that is awesome. Right. I'm saying that
ass Indecent Proposal.
at the end of the day, gentlemen, again, those shows force women to show their value versus automatically give them value. If you look at all those shows that we just talked about, D, what did they demand of the woman? The woman couldn't come. You just couldn't come in saying I'm a woman. You just couldn't come in saying I'm a valuable woman. What kind of an asset are you? But even to the king, what did the king tell the queen when he was dying? Get to the treasury. Because if you want to hold the power, you got to get to the treasury. Remember, he told her that before he was dying.
I mean, not even that, because this is historical facts. This is what happened. This is how, when we look at our government here, you have to go to England. You have to go to what we call the Netherlands now. How did all this, what we see today is, you have to go back in time in history. So these are actual historical figures. So during that time, when you were born a woman, your life was already planned out. It was only thing that was expected of you was to get married and have kids.
Yes.
You did not have any rights.
Yes.
And even if you were born, highborn, you still had duties.
Yes.
Absolutely. So and you really didn't possess any power. So if you had power, you have to have a lot of patience, wit, and intelligence to kind of access power. Because remember the King Canute, his wife of Denmark. Oh, honey, she tried to show her ass.
Oh yeah.
And then she eventually got sat the fuck down. She got sat down. Well, because she was sitting in a chair. But because she got emotional. She was trying to rule by emotions.
She was ruling by her feelings and not the logic that the other queen did. And I think
how the hell?
Right.
And so what they did, if you was a king somewhere else and you wanted to conquer another land, you had to go to war. And if you win, you become king. But Canute was like, yeah, I got my queen over here, but I'm the king of England and I'm about to marry you because I done killed your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Married her, had a whole new wife. Well, he got a wife over in Denmark.
It is a lot.
And then you send for your kids and she coming to England and you marry with the next chick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause you gotta bring the battleship. So she I'll park them shits out in the sea, honey.
Exactly. So guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. If y'all want to call in, the lines are open. D, let's get to but yeah, I'm shocked I watched that. Man, I watched that. I was like, oh, I love, man, that Vikings, man. Dang, I was like, dude, not another season. I was like, fuck. All right, so let's get to some of your videos, guys. You got a question? Put a Q in there, or go ahead, D. You ready to
Let me see if I have any other videos here. Where we at?
All right, let's let you look first, and we'll put this in there, guys. Got a question? Put a Q. If you got a question, gentlemen. If you want to call in, go ahead. We're talking about gentlemen value, and if you again Valhalla and those shows like that. It wasn't about sexist
provision.
Oh, you ready? Let's get to this. Here we go.
I don't know what this one is, but I'm just gonna play it.
All right, let's play it.
It's not money. Provision is infrastructure. If a man has the ability, the mind, the mental sharpness, and the fortitude to come into your life and provide real infrastructure, then he is a provider. There are seasons in a person's life where they 50 might not look like half the bills, but if he shows up in other ways to supplement and make it make sense, you got to understand that. And I'm sorry, ladies, I'm not sending this as a shot to discourage you, sending it as a shot to wake up. If the only thing you know of provision is a paycheck, then you know nothing of it. If that's what you think a man being a provider is, you have no clue what a real provider is supposed to do. That's why so many kept women are lonely.
Man, I know we used to kowtow to women. He finally said something, but I got a small problem with what he's saying. It's not a big problem. That conversation should not be had around women. That should be him talking to young men about that.
That was a woman that asked him the question.
I know, but I'm just saying, women. That's gonna go over women's head because they think provision is like money built in. Because there's gonna be something I do on Monday that I'm blown away. Do you know there's a new kind of show out there, like the balloon show, where the woman is looking at their pay stubs to determine if she wants to date him.
Oh, that's okay. So it's not a balloon; it's pay stubs.
It's pay stubs. Yeah. I'm gonna do something on that on Monday, but it just goes to show the lack of value these young men have when they feel like their value is tied into a pay stub or a bank stub or something. It is actually bad, but I have no problem with women feeling that way because I know when a woman gets around a real man, that she will shift her mindset or be dismissed quickly. She will shift, and she doesn't have to shift her mindset, D. That please understand this. But women know men, and they know men don't play around. Just like hey, Valhalla, you know what I mean? They don't play. This is what it is, and I will replace you. I don't need you like you need me. You will be replaced. So you are allowed to feel what you want to feel. You're allowed to think what you want to think. And you can feel, a woman should be provided for all you want. But your mind will change when you say that to a real man. That won't happen to a real man.
I get your point, but you talking about these are if he's a Viking and say she's a shield maiden, like those are some badass women too. So especially if they love each other. So mind you, what's his name? Ragnar, when the wife left, he went running after her ass crying. So
Well, okay. And Jillian, she's saying I have the money. I don't have a man who will provide me. That's okay. And this is what we always talk about on Sundays that I know Dana can't stand. But you must understand men are few and far between. And the thing is, like Kay Zagan always says, is that if you want to find that, you're gonna have to share that man. And I know Dana's gonna forgive me some.
I don't know why you're using that as.
No, because if she wants what she wants,
she don't gotta share. Trust me, you're sharing someone who spreads himself around. Those are the only ones you share.
Just like the Vikings on Valhalla, the women knew. Wait,
no, the women slept around too. So you can't use that. They were like barbaric times. Listen. You're only sharing a man who spreads himself around.
773. Hello.
Hi.
773.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Can you please get off your phone and get on your what you call it, please? What is it?
Let me pull over. Give me 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Yes, please. Yeah, your speakerphone. Yeah, because the background noise is terrible. And yeah, it has a bad echo, right? Thank you, Clyde. We got this. Yeah, we got your speaker. I'm sorry. Yeah, speakerphone. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay, what is your name, sir? What's your name?
My name is Michael, 30 from Montana.
Okay, Michael, how can we help you, sir? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Yeah, I called in 2 days ago, and you made a very valid point. You said that I sounded very, I forgot what the word was, nervous or shy.
No, I said that you would be food to any woman hearing how you sound, because through your voice, a woman can tell your whole story before you even know it. That's what I said, sir.
Right.
Yes.
And so, I went back and I thought about it, and I thought it had something to do with my job, and I was just like working too much and whatnot. But then I realized the problem is, like, I don't have a problem with women. Like, I'm not shy around women at all. My problem is being confident around other men.
No, well, then that's a problem.
Authority.
Okay, sir, but that's a problem in itself.
Correct.
You can't. You're placing a feminine element that should never even be there, and it's with guys on top of that. So that means if you're that way around men, you're going to be that way around women. There's no fighting that, dog. You're the same. You're one and the same.
I just like, for me, like, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I don't feel that way. Like,
okay, wait. Watch this. Watch this caller. Watch this. Let me show you this. Dana, if you were blindfolded and you heard this guy's voice, what is the story on that man that you can just by hearing this? Now watch this, caller. I'm gonna show you how women are. Watch this. You are blind. We don't even know how he looks anyway. But Dana, you were blindfolded and you just heard his voice, like behind like one of those old 1970 dating shows where the guys are on one side, the women's on the other side, and you heard his voice. What is his story that you hear off of his voice?
I mean, honestly, I'm hearing he sounds like he makes a lot of money and he's going to be willing to spend some on me.
See that, caller? That means that means a mark. That means a mark. That means a mark.
The thing is, women pay for me, so I don't understand,
but caller,
like, how someone can infer that.
What do you mean women pay?
She's paying into an investment of what she gets in the long run.
Wait, D, you got it. That's a checkmate. But hold on, call. Let me show you what D just said. Hold on, watch this. Call it. All right, and I hate to give women credit, but I'm gonna show you the game that D just said that you just missed. Okay, so let me show you how women do it. All right, so women see you as an end result, but at the same time, they can't make it look like they're going after your money. So what they're smart enough to do is what I call this women investing. Put the money up first to get a return on the investment, the end game. So that she's got a longer game. So what you're saying is, listen, a woman is going to buy you things, and a woman is going to do things for you. And you're right. They're putting money in you because they see, now this is all respect, and this is no disrespect. They see sucker. They see that, you know what? I'm going to pay right now to get a bigger return. That means getting access to your bank account. So that means it's like I'm going to invest a little bit to throw them off the scent, to make them show that I'm not a gold digger. I'm not that kind of woman that wants you for your wallet. I'm going to show you I'm a team player. And look, here's the money. Let me buy you dinner. Let me do all these things. So then, because this is the magic. Remember, magic is two things. It's not looking at my left hand. That's not where the magic is. The right hand is where the magic is. See, the left hand is showing you focus.
That's a distraction.
Right. The real magic is on the right hand. So the left hand is her giving you money and doing things for you. But you don't
buying you gifts.
But you don't see the game that they have based off of who you are to get the bigger picture. That means I'll invest thousands to get hundreds of thousands. I'll invest hundreds to get thousands. So you're a mark. And that's how women do marks, because they recognize you're easily had. But D, what say you on this?
No, I agree. Because you asked me, because he sounds like a very nice man, but he sounds like he has a very important job that makes a lot of money. What do you do for a living? I want to see if I'm right. What do you do for a living?
Doctor.
Oh,
ding, 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 ding. What kind of doctor?
Hospital medicine.
Okay. Wait, so like emergency room or?
It's kind of like the primary doctor for every patient in the hospital. So you can split up the hospital.
So are you an attendee?
Yeah.
You are an attending.
So
do you have kids?
What's that?
You
have children?
No.
Oh,
don't plan to either.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Did you get a vasectomy?
No, I'm going to wait until 40 or 40 plus. I don't know.
Hey.
Wait, let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this. How many nurses have you slept with?
Zero.
That was a long pause. You are lying.
Because
Doctor.
right, because that's not in the hospital. But if you're talking about, ones that I meet in the bar, then yeah.
So Calder, you see what I'm saying? So think about this.
Like, wait 1 second. I have another question, caller. Are you McDreamy, McSteamy, or Dr. Berg?
I never watched Scrubs. I know they're
Scrubs. It's Grey's Anatomy. You know what? He's a real doctor, because there are a lot of doctors who say they never watch Grey's Anatomy.
Hey, Jillian, stop. No.
Hey, doctor, you want to be the lawyer? No kids, never. Ooh.
So
good.
So this is look at the women. Hey, look at the women. They want to know your age, you're dreamy. Look at that dog. Dog. What I'm saying is, young man, is that without the game, you're a mark to women who have.
You sound like you tall. How tall are you?
Oh my God.
How are you so good at this?
Oh my
6'2".
Oh,
she's good. Oh my God.
Hey.
What's my ethnicity?
They are sawing their claws.
I'm thinking you look like McDreamy, but you're tall. That's what I'm thinking. And honestly, I want you to look like me. If you tell me you black, that would probably turn me off right now.
Are you black, sir? Are you black?
No, I'm not.
All right. So for some women,
and he's probably in shape. See?
Hey, are you in shape? You work out and everything, caller?
I just came from the gym.
Yes, because he's a doctor, so you gotta stay healthy, especially you in the hospital. Like,
you gotta get this game, brother. You gotta get this game. You gotta get this.
What state are you?
You gotta get this game. You got
Yeah.
Well, and I think the caller knows he's a quote unquote mark. He knows he's a catch, and he's not trying to get caught up with. And then because like you had your head in a book for 10 years straight.
Yeah.
So and you in your prime right now. You in your prime.
Yeah. So so you my friend, you are a bona fide mark.
But
yes.
But you could know you're a mark and not be made a mark. Well, you just got to understand that you are the value.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't have any game. He doesn't know.
Well, he had his head in a book for 10 years.
Well, that's book
Well,
smarts.
what I do is I tell women that I'm broke and I'm in massive debt, and I just make them pay for stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, because she doesn't believe you. You don't even sound convincing saying that.
Yeah, that's dirt. That's dirty, dog. You shouldn't lie. Why would you lie to a woman? You shouldn't. You see that you already.
Because you know why?
Well,
you know why?
I'll tell you what. And this is my dilemma. Because in my mind, I'm not lying. And if you want to ask me, yeah, I make good money. But the reason why I feel like I have a problem with authority figures is because I compare myself to only the best, to the top 1%.
Yeah,
I looked at the statistics.
But you're not. But
okay,
all right, sir. Okay,
the top 5% of earners in America make over 350
but
grand, right? And if I'm comparing myself to the top 1%, who's got good social skills, who's got good game, who's got good looks and good money,
sir.
That's
they're
who I'm
business.
comparing myself
Sir, relax. You're getting it all wrong. They're businessmen. That's the business world. That's not the street game. You listen. There are sharks when it comes to business. That's part of the book sense and book smarts. That's a whole different world. Your mindset, which you don't understand, is that these women can cut right through all that BS. It's like Valhalla. Can cut through all that BS you saying and see you for what you actually are. And that's why I keep trying to tell you. You looking at the wrong percentage. You need to look at the percentage of the game that you ain't got. You don't have any game. And you got these women. Okay, you tell a woman you don't have any money. You know what she's saying? Oh, yeah, right. That is saying, yeah, right. They probably could look at your watch. probably look at your clothes, size your. So
they look at your shoes. They look at the way you talk. They look the way you carry yourself.
When I was a resident and I was living paycheck to paycheck.
No, but
like I had nothing. You know?
But sir, what I'm saying.
But now you have so much more. So you're no longer that resident, honey. You are an attendee, and you need to embrace it. Because listen, the difference between him and businessmen. See, businessmen, they're always making a deal. They know because they are the sharks. They go out and get it. To whereas doctors, you have to focus on people. You know, you are a healer in a sense. Do no harm. So it's a different type of mentality. And on top of that, you literally had your head in a book. You know, and then you did your residency, all that other stuff. So you do need a time to have fun, but you don't want to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, you're a somebody with nothing if you think about it.
Somebody with nothing.
Yeah. You don't have enough dating experience because of your profession.
I disagree.
Okay,
I'm not your typical doctor. I'm a businessman, and
I didn't say doctor.
I probably focus too much on women.
Sir, take off exactly. Take off the what is the what you call it? Take off the stethoscope. You know, I'm not talking about you being a doctor. That's what you do. I'm talking about who you are. That's the problem. And that's what women see. And that's where you think, that's where you are so gullible, where these women are smart enough to play dumb because they're talking, and I say this all due respect, a dummy when it comes to who you are, not a doctor. When it comes to a doctor, you're gamed up. Because you know medicine, you know the right thing to do, how to operate, you know your trade, but you don't know you when you put the doctor hat off. And the women know you regardless if you have the doctor hat on or off, and that's what you're not seeing, sir.
And may I ask who you are?
Who am me? Who am I? I'm me. What are you talking about? I'm me.
Who are you if you're not, you know, in the same way that who am I if I'm not a doctor? Who are you?
I'm not you.
If you're not the dean, because I look up to you. I mean, I respect you a lot.
But I'm just saying, young man, I'm not you. That's okay. Listen, I can be a security guard. Okay, I can be a security guard. Or no disrespect to anyone a security guard. I'm just saying, not that. So the bracket of
Steve is saying he could be a security guard and he could pull the baddest bitch in a club. You, sir, are the doctor and you couldn't. To whereas you, as the doctor, you should be getting first dibs over the security guard. So it's like a hierarchy. But you're putting yourself like you're at the bottom of the hierarchy, but you're at the top of the food chain, but you don't know it. Let me ask you a question. Because Jillian in the chat, right? She's saying every doctor needs a good defense lawyer. So would you be willing to date a lawyer? Are you interested in dating a lawyer?
I don't care what she does. I care about the personality.
Which means you don't want to date a lawyer, because this is what I find though. Doctors, men who are doctors or men who are successful lawyers, you really don't date your equal as far as that profession. You probably would date a regular nurse, or you would even marry a waitress, which is fine. There's some good people, whatever. So women, and this is the thing with women though, because women, she's a lawyer. So women look at it, I'm a lawyer and I want my man to be on the same educational or professional level as me.
But she'll never be happy with him. Her problem is if she got with
You're probably
him,
right.
If she got with
you're
him,
probably right.
But a man could date down in profession.
She will never be happy with you. That's what I'm saying. She'll be happy with your finances, and when it comes
to status, the
status thing, she'll be happy with that. But when she looks at you, she's not going to see a man. But I promise you, I bet you this, Jillian would look at this. Like I'm going back to the security guard, like D was saying. She may not like his status when it comes to finances because she makes much more, but she'll be satisfied with him being that man because he'll be putting her ass in a place. He'll say, I don't give a F if you are. I don't give a fuck what your profession is. I would say this. The problem with the doctor here is
you need to put yourself to where, forget about you being a doctor. You need to make sure that that woman is not being motivated solely because you're a doctor.
Yeah,
but that is up to you.
When I pick up girls from the club, I don't tell them my profession. They ask and I just ignore it.
But they see,
So
okay,
I don't think
wait.
But that's the club.
Do you take them to a Hotel 6 or you bring them back to your beautiful little spot that you got from the money that you made?
Hell no. I bring them, and when I go to New York, they get a bed on the floor.
All right. I'm just this young man.
Or I go to their place if my friend's using the room.
Sir, I'm just
usually,
saying.
Usually that some of the rooms are taken up, so.
Okay, you don't understand women. Women will do background checks on you, find out that you have money, dog. There's something that you're doing to show women that you have money that you don't think. I don't think you realize you're doing it. And
you're basing this off my voice?
Dog, your voice tells your story. Your voice is your truth. Because your voice is what you think about yourself. And motherfuckers, MFs that have game could tell.
The truth, I'll tell you, the truth is you're right to some extent. Like if you ask me the truth, am I 100% confident? There's no way. I like to think I'm a little bit humble. I know I'm not the best at anything. And that was my initial question.
Well, yeah, but that's not.
When I'm talking to you, I feel like a student. I listen.
Well, you should be, because you are, because you ain't gamed up. Now again, financial, you're
Correct.
good. No one's knocking. No, listen, we're not here to knock what you do for a living. We're proud. You've done a great job. You bust your ass. Great job. But I'm telling you, women are gonna cut through all that stuff. Because you're not the only doctor in the world. You're not the only guy making what you make in your bracket. So you're the only. You're one of many. So if you're one of many,
I get that.
What they're going to do then, they're going to start to subtract things. So you even out. Let's say your bracket. We know you're in a 6-figure, maybe 7. So we'll say 6 to it's none of our business. They'll see 6 figures. Yes. Now, because you're not the only one making 6 figures, now they've got to start eliminating things. So now the 6 figures goes away, because now that all goes away. Now they're gonna start looking at how you are, your mannerisms, your character, your behaviors, how you talk, how you think, how you move, to make a determination if you're food or if you're somebody I can follow.
Right. Like,
I got my boundaries, but I think my worth outside of being a doctor is, I'm very motivated.
But
I want to be.
How many hours do you work a week?
Officially, 12.
That's awesome.
Times 7 days in a row.
Good.
And then 7 days off, but I usually work to be honest, 6 to 7.
Yeah.
And I get the rest of the day off.
Okay, big guy. We're saying to you, see, this is the problem, and we'll talk more.
Are you looking to get married?
For the longest time, it was. Steve knew me because I broke up with my ex almost a year ago now. But I've been thinking more about it. I'm happy being single. I don't think I could settle down. I'm not in that stage of my life yet. I haven't met someone who's
down because you haven't settled
feet.
down with yourself. You can't, because I'm sure you listen to some red pill jargon and stuff like that, and you're not, again. It's a shame you're a student when it comes to the medical field, but you choose not to be a student when it comes to your mindset and game. That doesn't make any sense. That's the fail. You have passed. You've done wonderful things, and again, you're doing the same thing. I work long hours. That women don't. So what? You're not the only person that works long hours. As I'm trying to, you're going off of your doctor mentality, thinking that can get you by. When these women cut through the BS that you're saying right now. It's not BS for what you're doing, but you're living off, well, I work hard and I work long hours. You're acting like you're the only person in this world that does that. And that's the process of elimination. That cancels.
I mean, I get that, and I'll keep an eye out for it. I mean, like I said, for now, I don't really notice my problem with women. What I do notice is, very obviously, is my problem with the 1% of men. I always feel like I'm inferior to them. And that's the question I'm asking you. When you know for sure, when I'm talking to you, I know you're the authority figure.
Right, no, but you're inferior. But you're inferior in 2 levels. And I appreciate that. But listen, you're inferior when it comes to finances because you feel that you're not, because you look up at other men's wallets to determine your self-worth. Strike 1. Yeah. Then you're inferior to real men because you know you're not one. So you've got 2 bad complexes that women can notice in you. before you even know it is in yourself. They'll recognize that because your mannerisms are going to show any woman that you're looking at another man's pockets to determine your worth, which men don't do. You should never
Let's say
do
you
that.
and Brad Pitt were in a room together when you were at the cocktail party. What is your feeling as a man?
Okay, have you ever seen Brad Pitt in person? He's old.
Why would
well, I mean, not
so you're acting like a groupie to whereas you're the doctor, you're not. You should be the celebrity. You know, women should be the groupies, but you're acting like the groupie.
You should never feel.
I mean, it's nothing to do with women, right?
Sir,
it's,
you should
it's
never
me
feel
in a room of like.
Sir, you should never feel less than to any other man on this planet, and that's what you're not connecting. Wow, Brad Pitt, he's an actor.
Because you're saying I'm not supposed to connect my net worth or my job to my sense of identity. But the question I'm asking you is,
you should not.
What are you connecting it to then?
Right? I connect to myself.
Yeah. So okay, I want to ask the caller, what do you want?
Yeah.
In life?
What do you want when it comes to your personal life?
I want everything. I want to conquer everything.
No, you don't. That's
I want as much money as I can.
I said, well, when I say personal life, I mean like social dating life. What do you want in your personal life?
That's a lie he's saying. He's lying right now.
No, that is my personal life is right now. I've taken a step back from dating. The only thing I want to do is just stack cash and build my body and just, eventually I want the freedom. I don't want to be confined. I don't want to have to go to work and answer to the hospital administration, That's
okay,
it.
So all right. So you want to just work on you building up your empire. So let me ask you the second question. What do you want for yourself within yourself? What do you want for your inner self?
I think the purpose. I thought about this question a lot for the last 6 months, actually, and I finally figured it out. The answer to that question is it's purpose, it's drive. Once I hit X amount of dollars that I want,
and that's where you're going wrong. So I asked you two distinct questions, and the honest answer for both of them in your case is you don't know.
You don't know.
That second question was, what do you want for yourself, your inner self? So you being on this phone call, I automatically know you need to work on your self-esteem because you keep comparing yourself to other men who are in the top 1%, and you keep equating yourself with money. It's a whole lot more deeper than that. It has nothing to do with money. And then I asked you, what do you want for your personal life? That is dating, or if you want a girlfriend, or if you're looking for a wife. Because as a doctor,
So caller, do this. Wait, caller, do this because we got to continue because we're about. You just call back in 30 minutes and we'll talk, okay? And we'll just call back in 30, okay, big guy. We'll break that down. I can't believe that you worry about Brad Pitt being in the room with you. That bothers me. We'll talk about that, okay? That bothers me. We got to talk about that. Okay, call back in 30 minutes, okay, my friend?
Yep, will do.
All right, thank you for the call. Respect. Awesome call. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, guys, let's see. Lines are open. If y'all guys want to call in, got a question, please put a Q.
That was a good call.
Yeah, no, that was a great call. We're not going to answer anything anonymous. So, guys, if you want to call in, call in. No anonymous calls. Let us get to another video if for yourself. But no anonymous calls. Call in. No anonymous calls. But do you have another video they can watch? No anonymous calls. Oh, wait, no, we're getting that. Hold on a second.
Aisha Vardegs, one of the UK's most famous divorce lawyers. And she was asked, look, you've seen so many relationships fall apart. Can you share what makes a great relationship? Number one, she said separate bedrooms. And number two, she said 10,000 dinners. If you can see yourself having 10,000 dinners with someone, because looks and fades, lust might dissolve, but if you can see yourself having 10,000 dinners with someone, hold them close because great love is hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
They say that.
That's not true. That is awful.
I agree with that.
That is
not saying that you have to have 10,000 dinners, but if I could see myself having 10,000 dinners with a man or whatever that I like and I'm into. That says a lot.
We got a call, but that's so surface. That's bad. Erico 254. What's your name and what's your question, sir? 254 going once. 254.
Yo, hello.
What is your name, sir, and what is your question?
You hear me?
Sir, last time. What is your name, sir, and what is your question?
Oh, this is Joe from Memphis.
Joe, why are you calling us, dog? Why are you bothering us, buddy? What do you want? There you go. He hung up. Good. Thank God I can block that
There
guy.
were a couple questions in the chat when the guy was talking, the doctor was on.
What were the questions? Let me see. Did we lock him in? Hold on. So let me block Joe from Memphis.
Oh, somebody said, Doc, do you do puzzle pieces? We didn't answer that. Wait a minute.
Okay. So if there's a question here, guys, y'all call it. We got y'all. But no, I disagree. I don't like just because someone's a defense lawyer. See, this is where people get it wrong. Just because somebody is a defense lawyer or a divorce attorney, that they can give advice on relationships. They're teaching how to the relationship is already over with.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying that clip you said, the clip with the guy is talking about the defense lawyer giving relationship advice. That's crazy. That's
no, it's just a friend of his, but it's more like it's sometimes you have people have they measure stuff on things like that. Like, can I see myself having 10,000 dinners with this man or with this woman? That does say a lot.
No, that doesn't say much.
Yeah, it does. It's like, because that means I could see myself in longevity with this person. I could see myself in a long-term relationship or situation or marriage with this person. Yeah.
Question is, can they have 10,000 dinners by themselves and be happy with it? Forget with somebody.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably can, but it's like, okay, I'm happy with me, but I want to have companion.
I don't know if you watched earlier with 1950 show, but it shows that a lot of these guys can't have 10,000 dinners with themselves because there's something.
Okay, but I'm talking about the people who can, and they're moving on to a person.
It's very few that are men are very few. A lot of these young men are mentally and emotionally broken because they feel that a woman brings value to their lives. They feel
having 10,000 dinners and feeling that, okay, a woman can only bring value. The only way for me to get value is to have a woman in my life. That's something totally different. Like, no, I'm talking about a person who knows their value, know their worth, that's healed, that's not broken. And
that's why a lot of people, a lot of these people are not like, okay, you're talking about very.
Brian had a question.
Who did?
Brian at 10:03. He says, what can one do to get out of this guy's particular situation then? I guess he was talking about the doctor.
Oh, that way, he say 10:03. Let me see if I can pull that up. Did he put a Q there? Oh, Brian put a Q there. All right, we got another call. Brian, I'll add that in, Brian, but let's grab this call and I'll add that, Brian. Area code 214, sir. What is your name and what is your question? 214.
Yeah, this is Timothy.
Yes, Timothy. How can we help you? So what is your question, sir?
Yes, sir. My question is, what can I do to get better? Because I'm jaded from dealing with bad bitches.
Dog, Timothy. Why?
Yes,
why do you keep calling on this show like a feminine victim? Listen, what is your question again? Listen to your question. Ask your question again.
All right, I'm gonna reword it now.
No, don't reword it. No, don't reword it now. You already showed that you're a feminine ass victim. So go ahead. You're mad at women. Why are you so mad at women? Because you're a loser in their eyes. Why are you mad at them? Why are you so jaded? Why are you so pissed off at women? What did they do to you? Except say no.
I don't know if I'm really mad at them.
But you said that you were. You just told the whole room that you're mad at women. So why are you so mad?
Basically, because keep getting my heart broken.
You're heartbroken when you put yourself.
Yeah.
Dan, please talk to this. I can't. I'm not going to.
Are you trolling us, sir? Are you trolling?
You're a cupcake asking, man.
I feel like y'all will be able to give me a good answer.
Ain't no good. Okay, dog. You want to learn how to be a surgeon in a day. Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep looking for one answer when you have a multitude of issues and problems and femininity, and you're broken and you're emotional and you're soft and you're weak? I can go on and on. So why do you think we can give you one answer, one word? Why do you think we can answer that one question, sir? Why?
Y'all seem like some pretty intellectual people.
Okay, did you just hear what I said? Do you think we can give you a one-word answer?
It don't have to be one word. It could be a sentence or two.
Do you think a sentence, caller, will a sentence help you fly an airplane? Will a sentence help you learn how to fly an airplane?
Will it help me? Yes, it can.
No, will it help you? I give you a sentence. You get in the airplane right now and fly. Yes or no?
Yes, we will do something.
No. Will a sentence help you be an open heart surgeon?
How old are you?
32.
Jesus Christ. You see the aliens. This is why the aliens don't attack us. Fuck.
Where you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Jesus.
Oh, he's in your neck of the woods, Steve.
No, he ain't in my neck of the woods. He just.
Are you from Dallas or are you in Dallas right now?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Dallas.
And where you at right now? Are you in Dallas now?
Yes, I'm in Dallas right now.
You got a girlfriend?
Got a couple females I'm talking to.
You got a baby mama?
No baby mama.
Mm. Baby daddy?
Nah.
Have you ever dabbled on the other side or with the same side?
No.
Are you sure? You don't sound like you're lying a little bit with that one.
What she's saying is you don't sound masculine, sir.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, have you experienced the same side?
Nah, I ain't did that. People in my family have, but
oh my God,
I stay away.
Oh,
really? So do you think that runs in your family? You know, because your generation, y'all very free. I respect that. So it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with you exploring. You ever thought about exploring?
I'll let it finish.
Man, I wasn't expecting that one.
No, this is your moment, dog. I'm being quiet. I'm gonna let
So when you put on your jeans, do you sag the jeans a little bit? Some women like that.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I can't have them all the way up on my waist, but a little bit, yeah.
So where do you put them at? Do you put them like right at the beginning of the butt crack?
Another.
A little bit down or a little bit up? Because you sag it a little bit.
Dang, this gonna be the last call for you. Make it last.
It's not no big hard sag, but I got to work at the airport, so I'm not the type to just be sagging and trying to look good and act good. I wear clothes that fit. So
yeah. But the reason why I asked, do you sag a little bit? Because there are girls who like that. But you don't want the girls who like that. And you shouldn't sag your jeans, not even a little bit, because that is the roll call, honey. That brings the boys to the yard. So are you trying to signal girls or are you trying to signal the boys?
I want females.
Yeah, but if you want, okay, so this is the thing. If you want females, it's two reasons why you should stop sagging your pants. To stop grabbing the attention of the boys and to grab the attention of the girls who are not into saggy pants. So there are two types of people
anymore. I mostly wear like when I go out, I wear slacks, but when I'm at work, I have to wear pretty much slacks too. And I be boxing amateur, so I'm mostly at the gym. And in between time, but I get what you're saying though about the sagging. Do things to dress in a way that's more appealing to women, basically, right?
The right woman, yeah.
Right woman.
Right. When was the last time you've been with a woman?
Sex-wise?
Yeah.
Almost a year ago.
And when was the last time you've been with a man?
No, never.
You sure? So you ain't have sex in a whole year?
Pretty much.
I don't believe you.
Almost a year. It'll be 10 months coming soon. I mean, it's 10 months right now, but in a couple months in September, it'll be a year.
And so okay, so you called in, what advice do you need? Do you need advice on how to get laid, or do you want a relationship?
I know how to get laid. That's pretty easy.
No, you don't, honey, because you haven't got laid in 10 months.
I ain't really been trying like that.
You are 31 years old and your balls are still tight. They're not hanging. And you mean to tell me you ain't trying to get laid and you're 31 and so then why? So all of us, so you call because now so now you're telling us you want to get laid now. So that's why you're calling in wanting advice.
I never said nothing about getting laid.
You want a relationship. You want a relationship.
Yeah, more so on the relationship side. When it comes to getting laid, I know I ain't got none in a while, but that's kind of easy for me.
Why haven't you you're 31, so you haven't had sex in 10 months? Is it because you couldn't find the right person, or
messing up? Or when I go out to the club, I'll be messing up.
You be messing up?
Yeah.
How?
It be times when I can get some, you at the club and females choosing, or you just vibing in the mix. I could see perfectly that, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to get with it, but my mind be on some slow down stuff now lately.
Why?
I'm trying to slow down because, like I say, just bad experiences with females that got me caught up in some bull crap.
What kind of bull crap?
For some reason.
What kind of bull crap did they get you caught up in?
Some credit, some messed up Mariners history. End up putting $18,000 worth of owing the renters company because she decided to put my apartment on fire. So now.
So you like to pick up crazy women?
I never really thought of it that way, but recently I thought about it a couple days ago, and man, that's a tough pill to swallow if it is true. But from my history in life.
Why did she try to burn your house down? Did she catch you in bed with another boy?
Nah, you tripping.
I'm telling you, honey, you have all the signs and symptoms. You haven't had sex with a girl in 10 months. Now, let me say this, because I'm saying girl, born female. Maybe you have been talking to a transgender, so I'm including that as, being on the same team. So again, I think basically the bottom line, I think you go both ways and you're just trying to hide it because, there are people who still don't want to come out and be themselves, because ain't no way in the world a 31-year-old did not have sex in 10 months unless you are very, very unattractive and you have absolutely no game, and which is why you're calling into the show to talk to Steve.
Well, he's gonna be talking to me in a few minutes. All right, so
I watch porn. I be watching porn, so I ain't gonna lie.
And that is another mistake as well.
Yeah.
All right, Dana. Tell them how to get at you, Dana. Caller. We're gonna let you go, dog. We got.
Well, I know this caller needs help.
Well,
so let him stay on the line while I go.
No, Dana.
And he could be the first person you help.
No, he doesn't need help. We can't help him. All right, man. We'll throw you back in, caller. We can't help you, buddy. All right, go. We appreciate the call, buddy. Thank you for the call, man. Call if you have any questions, but we can't help. Bye, man. I'll let you go.
Why couldn't you help him?
Because it's the guy that lives with his mom and stuff like that. You know, it's just a lot of things. So Dana, how can they get in touch with you, D? Tell them how they get in touch with you and stuff.
Somebody got a birthday coming up.
Who has a birthday coming up?
Don't you got a birthday coming up?
No, that's a month from now. A month and a day from now. A month and a day.
You at the end of you a Virgo?
No, I'm a Leo, girl. You crazy? I'm a Leo.
You want to cuss?
Yeah. No. Hold on a second. 313. Can you mute yourself, sir? Just hold on. Mute yourself, buddy.
Listen, I want everybody.
Mute yourself, please. Mute yourself, buddy. Hold on 1 second. Just mute yourself, sir.
Go to the Dusty Chronicles. Shout out to everybody on X, honey. 167 on X. The numbers are growing. Shout out to everybody on X. Love you guys. Everybody on the Real Dana. The Dusty Chronicles. Sign up to the Dusty Chronicles.
I gotta call you about that X thing because I don't know how to. I gotta call you about that because
it's so simple. It's so simple.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And to all the moderators, Renee, Katati, Southern. I ain't see Southern Bella here tonight. Maybe she had a date. Shout out to all the moderators. Love you guys. That's it.
Oh, you get the bye from you.
Bye.
Right, thank you, D. Appreciate it. All right. Hold on, caller. Give me a second, caller. We're gonna switch everything up. Give us a second, guys. We got a break. We got to let all Dana's people go, but give me a second, guys. So as we always do, let's go ahead and do our 30 seconds to bring everybody in. So give me 1 second, and we got to let our people go. 1 second, we'll be starting the show. Here we go.
What up, though? It's your boy, Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the Man